Good afternoon, everybody. Okay, I didn't get a chance to make a video this morning. I was in and out a little bit, and I had my first breakfast. I had my first meal. It's about, let's see, it's 1:10, and hopefully in the next hour I'll be able to leave. Now this is about my hysterectomy, so this might be a little bit too much information, but I do want to do informational video on what to expect. So, before you leave, they always want you to use the restroom to make sure everything's working correctly. I just actually, after all that water I had my catheter taken out, I would say maybe about 4 or 5 hours ago, give or take. And I've been drinking a lot of water. I do like being in the hospital because when they gave me my lunch menu, they asked me if I wanted tea, soda, juice, and I said more water. So they gave me this water right here. So I've been drinking a lot of water, which is good. I found out earlier this morning, my doctor came and visited me. Amazing woman. I love this woman. I love this doctor. And I was telling her a little bit. She told me a little bit how the surgery went and how it was, and just little things to expect. And if I had any questions, and I liked that. And I just plummeted her with all these different questions. And I did ask her about my throat because it was a little. I didn't realize this, but they stick a tube down your throat so you could breathe. So when you wake up, I just was so dry, and I just kept drinking a lot of water, a lot of juices. And I asked her, she goes, well, there was a breathing tube down your throat so to help you breathe through the surgery. So that's another thing to expect when you do wake up in the morning or wake up after your surgery. You'll notice that you want to just drink. You're so dry, but it's not that well, you are dry or dehydrated, but you also possibly had a breathing tube down your throat to help you breathe. So that kind of, I was like, okay, thank you, because I was really trying to figure out what happened with my throat. It was a little sore. Let's see what else, what to expect. The stool softener. So the last video I did, I was talking a little bit about the woman that did the video, and she was talking about the stool softener. And it's funny, after I finished that video, my nurse for the nighttime through the night, he came in and actually gave me a stool softener. And I was like, how funny. I just did a video on the stool softener. So I haven't went number 2 yet, but that's to come. They also asked, because I guess during the surgery, I don't know the whole thing, but like when they're inside, they have to make your stomach large. So I guess there's gas in there or whatnot. If I'm not mistaken, I was listening to another video, and I noticed I had at least 3 different nurses ask me if I passed gas yet. And I kept saying, no, I haven't. But you know how you feel it, like me. And you could ask my son, I'm very gassy. I just let him go. It is what it is. It's natural. But I felt the bubbling in my stomach. And after I ate or I had a lot of water and I was trying to figure out what was going on, I'm like, do I have to fart? But you're so scared because I haven't used the bathroom yet. I haven't done number 2 yet. And I was just so afraid that, after a surgery, you think, oh, everything's going to fall out. And I shouldn't say that, but I'm just saying, I was so scared. But after I used the restroom, and I did very well, so she said that's what they were waiting for, to see if I would go use the restroom. And I think secretly I was kind of trying to hold it, because that first time, especially if you're a woman, you know what I'm talking about. After you give birth, you're so afraid to go. You just had this, mine was a 10-pounder. My son was 9.7 pounds, believe it or not, you guys. We have them big in my family. So when I had him, I was so afraid to go use the bathroom. I ended up using the bathroom on myself in the bed and on the floor because I couldn't make it to the bathroom fast enough. But I said, you know what, it's time. Go to the restroom, Aisha. It's not like you can hold this in. Go use the restroom. So I did. The nurse said that I did very well with that. So don't be afraid to go use the bathroom. You're going to have to do it, so just get it done. It didn't hurt. I didn't have any pain. Let's see. I did good with that. So like I said, after you use the restroom, they kind of say, okay, that's your point that you can move on. So what to expect, I'm going to have, I guess, since she put that paperwork in the computer, someone to come and talk to me about discharging. I think I want to talk a little bit about, let's see. I'm walking good, but it is, like I said, a little heavy. I want to talk about the pain medication. I still have not had any pain medication since yesterday at 3 o'clock. They keep asking me, do I have any pain? For me, everybody's different, you guys. It's tender. And as I went to go use the bathroom, I felt it more because after I used the bathroom, that gave my, I guess my bowels, my stomach a chance to kind of push out some of that gas. Because after I finished and I was standing upright, I was like, okay, I feel that bubble again, in your stomach, how you're about to, pass gas. And I said, let me just let it go because, don't hold it in, let it go because that's what they've been waiting for. So I could actually tell the nurse. And I told her, I said, I apologize. I said, oh, I just passed gas. She goes, well, we've been waiting for that. So that's good. That's a good sign. So I was able to pass gas. I think the more I stand up, when your body's upright, it kind of gives your body, I don't want to say it settle, but your body kind of pushes everything down, and I'll start to use gas. I did notice, of course, my stomach is a little bit puffy, but of course I just had surgery. But I'm thinking some of that gas is still in there, and I need to kind of let it go a little bit more. So don't be afraid to fart. I mean, I wasn't forcing it. It kind of came out naturally, so that was good. That came out. What else to expect? I'm really dry, dehydrated, which is good, not good, but it's giving me an opportunity to drink a lot more water so that it transitioned me into, not my new lifestyle because I was already drinking water, but I want to drink even more water. I want to totally not eat. The only juices that I drink will be like natural juices. Like I juice myself. I have a juicer at home. I want to do like apple. If I want apple juice, I want to juice like 7 apples and have fresh apple juice. I want to kind of get away from the concentrated. Like I said, I want to do a lot of salads, a lot of fruits and vegetables. I think when I go home, I'm going to show you guys I haven't set it up yet, but how I want my refrigerator to look, more fruits and vegetables. I do live with a teenager, so of course we're going to have other stuff in there, but I really want to focus on like kind of restructuring everything. Like I was already eating fruits and vegetables, very little meat, but now I want to just kind of take it to the next level and do just even more and just get this healing process underway. So with that being said, what else to expect? I don't know, just really dry. You get to drink a lot of water. You'll be kind of gassy. Your throat will hurt from the breathing tube. Me personally, like I've said in the other 2 videos, your miles may vary. Everybody heals a little bit different. I believe in not taking, I don't like to take pain medication and all that. So I'm not refusing it, but I just don't feel like I need it at this time. When I go home, I will be sent home with a prescription. I already called ahead and told my father, which is in town to help take care of me. I told him that I will, when we go home, I want to stop by the pharmacy and fulfill my prescription for the simple fact that I do want it on hand. So just in case I do wake up one day and I don't feel well, I have it on hand and I don't have to wait for, someone to go get the prescription for me. But as for me moving around, I'm walking. I walked to the bathroom by myself. Well, my nurse was here to help me. But yeah, I noticed as soon as I stood up, I was definitely ready to use the restroom. But she had to get the little pan to weigh how much urine that how much I used the bathroom. And I almost couldn't wait. I was almost going to sit down and be like, oh, sorry, I couldn't wait. But I waited until she came and she said I did well. So yeah, it's about, what is it? It's either like 1:15-ish. If I'm reading the clock right. I'm blind, you guys. I can't even see that far. So with that being said, I've been here over 24 hours and I'm going to get to go home. My blood work's looking good. Everything's looking good. My breathing, I've been doing my breathing with my little machine right here. And now I can show you because you guys, so you just basically, and you're supposed to do that 10 times every hour. But I've been doing it more. And they said my breathing, how do you say, my breathing or my lung capacity or whatever was 95%, which is really good. But I'm going to take this home. I hope I can take this home. And you could use that for at home. I mean, if you just want to make your lungs strong, because that's what it's for, I guess, to kind of make your lungs strong. So why not take that home? And I already put my mouth on it, so I guess it's mine, right? I paid for it. I paid for this stay. I'm just saying. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave this... leave the video now. I guess I'm gonna take maybe another nap or do some research on my phone. If you guys have any questions, because I noticed a lot of women in the other videos that I was researching before I had this procedure and afterwards, and I kind of decided, big shout out to, I don't want to shout his name out, but yeah, he told me I should do a video. And the more research I did on it, I kind of thought to myself, I said, you know what, it could be a very a learning video, because a lot of women have questions after a hysterectomy. And he said, go on YouTube and see how many other women have done, or actually I didn't tell him what I was going to have or what my surgery was, but he goes, see if other people have done it. And you know, YouTube's really great for the simple fact that if you have a question about something, or you want to learn something, you want to build something, whatever, a business, or you want to learn how to make a cake, whatever, you go to YouTube and there's a tutorial on it. So if anybody has any like personal questions or just regular questions, leave them down in the comment below, because maybe there's something, you know, because I am in the hospital, maybe there's something I'm missing. You're like, well, how do you deal with the catheter, or how are you dealing with the needles? How many, matter of fact, my blood work, oh my gosh, you guys, I got stuck. I think since I've been here, I've maybe had my blood drawn at least comfortably 10 times, if I remember correctly. So they do draw your blood a lot, but it's needed, I'm just saying. But yeah, if you have a question, just leave it down in the comments below. I'll try to get to the comments and answer them. But yeah, I noticed a lot of women go through this, and a lot of people have had it done. Some people are on the fence. They don't know if they want to get it done, if they want to get a different procedure done, if they just want to get on birth control. But I think everybody's different. Once you get to the point that where I'm at, it's for people that have severe periods, that have either passed out or they get severely sick. They lose a lot of blood. They need transfusions. So yeah, it's just case by case. You have to really weigh your options. But I think watching some of these videos on YouTube, you kind of, you know, you can weigh your options. You're like, okay, well, yes, I have that. That's happened to me. Maybe I should do this. Well, no, that hasn't happened to me. Maybe I should just get on this. So there's a lot of different options. I definitely think you should watch a lot of different videos. All right, you guys, this is kind of a 11-minute video, so I'm going to leave. But yeah, hopefully next time I do a video, I'm at home. Maybe I can go like a weekend and say how I'm doing, which obviously all my doctors and nurses say that I'm doing actually very well. A nice recovery. Hopefully I can continue with that. We'll see. So with that being said, I hope everybody's having an amazing day, and yeah, have an amazing day. See you guys later. Bye.